In this video, I'm going to show you how to insert images, video and audio into a Google slide. And there's lots of different ways that you can do each of those tasks. So let's have a look first of all at images. Let's say I wanted to find a picture of some cheese. What I can do here, the simplest thing you can do is you can right click on this and you can click on copy image, and then you can come back to your image here and you can use the keyboard shortcut. It's very important, and it will paste it for you. And that is how to insert an image one way from a Google search. Another thing we can do is we can actually click on the picture and we can drag it across to our tab until it opens and just drop it like that. And the picture of the cheese should appear just there. Another option for inserting images into a slide on Google Slides is to use the Explore function. So we've looked at the Google Drive and Google Images options, and now we're going to use the Explore button down here in the bottom right hand corner. Click on Explore. You can search. Let's type in our search term here for cheese. Over here you can see images, and you can see all the images we looked at before as well. So we'll click on something that looks familiar. Let's add this. Now the option here, you can click on the plus sign, click on that one, it'll insert it for you, and you can rescale so it's the right size, or you can also just drag a picture out as well, and again you can resize it. And so that's how you can get images from the Explore option as well. So you've just seen the easy way to drag and drop images from a different tab or copy and paste from a tab, but you can also use the insert menu here. So let's look at these options here. Insert image, obviously you can upload from our computer, so I've saved some pictures to my desktop here. So let's just say I wanted to put this vector logo in here. I've already downloaded it. Click open and that will insert. So that's one way of doing that via insert image from upload from a computer. Let's search the web. So this search option comes up here. Let's look for cheese again. Here's a picture of some cheese. I can just drag that into here if that's the picture I want, and it gets pasted in the page for me, and I can resize it and I can place it where I'm required to paste it. Okay, so coming back to the insert again, we can click on here, come back to image. Now we've got other options here. Search your Google Drive. This opens up here in my Google Drive. It searches all of my Google Drive and my whole pictures, but it looks at here the most recent ones. Let's say I wanted to insert this apple. I can click on that and click insert, and that will insert that into there for me. And again, I can resize, scale it, and place it in the appropriate place on my drive. So from here we can go to insert image from my Google Photos. You've got two tabs, you've got albums and photos. I need to make sure I'm on individual photos. I want to drag this picture over and put this into here. I can then rescale and put it on the page like that. So if we wanted to do something else, let's click on here, insert image by URL. It needs to paste the URL in here. So what I'm going to do is go across to my Google search, and there's that picture of that cheese again. If I click on that, and we get the sidebar picture opening up here. If I right click and click on image location, copy that, come back to here and paste that into here. There's my image, click insert, and then again we can resize that and make it work for us the way we want to work it. The final images option we've got here is to actually use the webcam built into your computer. Just click on insert, click on image, come down to camera. We have to click on the picture here, look into the camera, take a picture, click on the one we want, click on insert, and the picture gets put in there for you. And those are all the different ways that you can insert an image into Google Slides. Now we're going to move on to video. So again, we can insert our video using the insert tool here on the insert option on the toolbar, come to video, and the first thing we can do is do a search. So let's look in here, let's go and there we go. Here's a Google Slides tutorial I want. Let's click on this one and click on select, and it will place the video straight into here the way you want it to be. So let's look at another option here. Again, for video, click on insert, come down to video, and this time we're going to search by URL, and we need to get a specific URL from a video that you might want to be looking at, you found on YouTube. So we have to come to YouTube, and again this will only work with YouTube, it won't work with any other video storage site. So click on here. So this is the video we want. We're going to click on the share option here, copy that link, and then we come back to here, paste this into here. There we go, that's the one we want. Click select, and it will paste it straight into your slide the way you want it to be and where you want it to be, and you can organize it how you want it to appear. So those are the two versions of using Google Slides and YouTube together. Now we're going to look at how to use or insert your Screencastifys. So let's just delete this. When you want to insert a Screencastify video, you've got a couple of options. Let's click on insert, video, and you can see here we need to click on Google Drive. And what Google Drive does is it lists all the videos it can find in your Google Drive folder. Now if you've just uploaded your Screencastify video, you can use the recent function, and what's at the top here will be the latest video that you made. So this one here, you can see I made one at 10 to 2 or 6 minutes to 2, and you can just simply click on this. Let's click on this one here and click on select, and it will be placed into your, so here's a Minecraft video that's been created. We can place this into here, and that's one way of doing it. The other way, let's delete this, is if you name it. So come to insert, video, and over here, rather than recent, if you just click on the search function, you need to, you can search for it. So it'd be easy to search for Seesaw Typing or Cheryl Test or equivalent fractions. But this one here, this is how, this option here, this is how an unnamed Screencastify video gets saved. So it's very important at that save point in your Screencastify video that you actually give it a name, because then you can search for it. So you can search by name. So if I search down here for Tinkercad, let's say, you can see, let's just search for these. How many have I got? I got 2. Let's click on that Tinkercad here and select and paste that, and that's now been done, this option here. So it's very important. You can either search by name or search by most recent. And those are the different ways of inserting video into a Google slide. The final insert option we're going to look at here is how to insert audio. Now audio has to be uploaded to your Google Drive. So that means you'll have recorded it somewhere else on something like the online voice recorder, or you've got a piece of audio that you've made in something like Audacity or whatever, but wherever you've created and saved it, it ultimately needs to end up in your Google Drive. And so once it's in your Google Drive, you can then search for it by clicking on Insert, come down to Audio, and again, just like with the Screencastify, you can either search for it, your most recent will be at the top, but my drive here, I'm going to click on this option here, this MP3, click select. It creates the audio up here, as you can see, and then you've got an option here to drag it and place it wherever you want it to be. And just like on the video, you've got playback options over on the right hand side here. Play on click or play automatically, it's entirely up to you. Stop on slide change or loop audio, and you can look at those options there for you. And that is how to insert images in all the various forms, and we insert video and also audio.